USA and the Tongan Barbarians are up next. Two teams that have played some very good rugby over the last couple of days as well. Very, very popular teams and wonderful to see the Tongan Barbarians team, of course, and the USA team here as well. Teams from USA and Canada.
Well coached too. Kim, we often mention that, the Alatini brothers. Peter Alatini, ex-All Black of course, Joe Tutawake, prominent Auckland rugby coach.
So USA take the ball on the full, on the return. They start with it outside their own 22. And they just lost the ball forward.
Both the boys teams, and I know the girls teams, have been impressive from the USA. They really do love coming down to Aotearoa, Tamaki Makaurau, obviously where they played the tournament. But this Tongan Barbarian group, they play well against the Australians in their most recent game. They got ahead in the game, but just unfortunately got run over at the back end. But there's some talent on show.
So the Tongan Barbarians come to the left edge. Recycle back towards the right side. So shifting the USA defence laterally, trying to find a mismatch or create some indecision. Nice and patient. So back to the left edge and a change of direction with a lovely ball back on the insides, forcing the USA defence to scramble. Well, tactically skillful. Look at this, very nicely done. He started to play off initially Tali Nemo, and he finishes it off. Beautifully constructed play. Delight.
Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it, Ken? The little inside ball initially to Tali Nemo. The American defence held resolute. They came back, two defenders scrambling back into the middle, but then from the penalty, they just reset their attack and back in the hands of Nemo. Exceptional play. He played well this morning as well. He's got great feet and, well, they've all got good speed, but a lot of the play for this Tongan Barbarian group centre around him.
So Nemo, the try scorer. About 14 metres on the kick. They competed for the ball, the Tongan Barbarians, and now the USA team. These kids will be in their Pathways program as well. You have to look at these kids in the context of their future. Over 40 players in the list. There's global youth sevens who have graduated to the international stage, boys and girls, and now another change of tactic, getting a long way back as Tuitupo does well for Tonga. Big man, long way back, went down on the ball as well, and they scramble. Nemo, so elusive this kid. Nemo just throws the ball over to the top of the defender and created an opportunity out on the right side now for Tungalu. Terrific play, the Tongan Barbarians. You see it, the right arm available, offloaded the ball. Gee, we are seeing some skill and some class under pressure. And the try scorer, D'Angelo Tupou.
Razzle dazzle across the park. It's been wonderful to watch already. Good to see the endeavour of the American team. A little change of tactics by Gavin Holder, the chip in behind, but as you mentioned, Tuitupo got back, secured the ball, and then defence into attack down that right side. Some wonderful footwork, and again the ability to keep the ball alive. And that last pass was just pulled in so special because it wasn't an easy one to take. Great try by Tupo. Here it is now. It wasn't an easy catch, that one there. It was almost behind him as he was running, almost overrun the ball. And he jogs in. And we've seen some tries from this Tongan Barbarian team so far.
The thing about stuff like that, Strawny, you can't coach that. You know, these kids are either got it in them or they haven't. You know, we can teach structure and organisation and eat your Weet-Bix and go to the gym, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, making those sort of decisions on the fly, you know, so much talent, these kids, so much talent.
You did, right. And, of course, they're running at speed too. So they don't have too long to get it right or wrong. And so often they get it right.
Oh, nice little show and go in the middle of the park from the USA to open up the Tongan defence for the first time in the game. And that is brilliant play by Gavin Holder from the USA.
Yeah, he's been a critical member of this group all the way through the tournament, both yesterday and today. His ability to identify space in behind, the little kick we saw just most recently. And, of course, now he's just using his physical ability to just use his footwork and get into space, and then the speed to run away from the TBR defence. Here he is, little show and go. We see so many of them in the game of sevens. But yeah, he's so important to the USA team.
I used to have a show and go, now it's show and stop. At the restart, just 10 metres in the air, Nemo.
Well, mine's a show and sit. So we're pretty close.
Mine's a show and point.
We've had a great couple of days. It's so enjoyable to be in commentary too. We spoke about Sky TV, bringing you the pictures. Wonderful network, of course. And yeah, it's always a pleasure. Blessed to be sitting alongside you, or standing alongside you, mate, in commentary.
Pleasure's all mine, mate, as the USA 10 metres. These halfbacks stand strong with these.
They're always miffed, aren't they, when the whistle's blown? They're always miffed, the look on the face. Wasn't me, sir.
Nemo, second receiver. Now as they challenge. And he's always at the line.
Just unfortunate, the clean out over the top. But like, Nemo creates so many opportunities for his team.
It's a late inside board, and the offload and the tackle is a good one, and the USA going to get their second try out wide on the left-hand side, and it's going to be DJ Tape.
Yeah, well constructed, wasn't it? Again, that man, Holder, he started the movement, and then we've talked about offloading, whether it be above the ground or off the ground. Trower, he was the one here that got the ball in the air again, and the support player, Tape, nice finish.
Conversion from a long way out is not successful, but that is an accurate reflection of the contest that it's been between two evenly matched sides here at a Dilworth. 12 points all, the USA and Tongan Barbarians.
USA versus the Tongan Barbarians.
Yeah, it's a whole new level. This is my time, nothing gonna hold
12 points all. We've seen a thrilling first half against the Tongan Barbarians. Tall, athletic, and skillful in the USA team. Very well put together team, well balanced, very strong defensively.
And a wonderfully small island in the Pacific. Ken, so proud of their countrymen and countrywomen, always supporting. You always see the red flags, the wonderful colour. It's beautiful, and it adds so much to each of these events.
So the restart by Thorndike for the USA, and then they concede a penalty, so it's another possession for the Tongan Barbarians. Nemo, they shift quickly, then they went back to 10 metres. So the quick tap at their first phase, they attack down the left side. And then they lose the ball in the tackle, allowing change of position in favour of the USA, who are driven back in some aggressive defence. 8 metres, but they forced to go backwards. Kevin Holder, the ball player. Ball went back, and then a Holder. Then a 2-on-2 on the right side, and a Thorndike who can't control the ball coming back on the inside. Thorndike.
I know there's still 6 minutes to go, but this game is also shaping as a real squeeze. Both teams pressing with and without the ball. Holder, his ability to get back in play. We talk about being back in the game. You don't just finish a line on the ground for too long. Sevens, you can't sit there for too long. He gets back, gets involved, and looks at what the next opportunity looks like. And of course, defensively, you do the same. You make your tackle, you get back in line, you reset, connect, go again, put pressure on the ball.
Nemo shifts the ball. Again, they deliberately engaged in midfield defence of a quick recycle. Come the right side, trying to set up a little mismatch, showing the ball on the inside. Good defence from the USA. Nemo. Again, good carry. Good aggressive work there from Helu. Nemo plays halfback. Now to the right side, and one missed tackle going to ground with the ball below. Nemo. Quickly to the left side, this is Fakava. And 11 turns the ball back on the inside. Change of direction, mixed it up nicely. Tuitupol is under the post for the Tongan Barbarians. Nicely put together.
Yeah, probably the best way to articulate this is just a little boxing game, isn't it? A little jab down the left, they come across, they spread the ball to the right side. Little unders play, they just test that edge on the right edge defence, and then back they go to the other side. Little punches, and then somewhere along the line, there's just a little bit more space, and the athleticism of Tuitupol to break the line and run away and score. And pretty critical. Here it is here. Nemo's been so good. A pass, and here's a little unders play, the step and go to Paul. They just waited, didn't they? But of course, using the width to width, always keeps testing that sliding defence. It's a well-constructed try by the TBR boys.
So Nemo deliberately going short, but it's collected by the USA. Down by just the one try. Plenty of time on the clock. And they say that they're deep inside their own half. They quickly shift the point of attack in 3 passes. And a nice offload to open them up, and that try is going to come straight away back to back. It'll be under the posts as well for the USA. Cole Frogley.
Nice try, wasn't it? It was a little bit fortuitous though. They were using the ball. They came across to the left side, they shifted the ball back, and it sort of bobbled in contact. I can't remember which player it was. but it bounced kindly for Gavin Holder. And how impressive has he been, both with the ball, when he breaches, the speed he has, been the catalyst again to so many of their attacking opportunities, and he kicks goals pretty well too. He's nailed a few conversions. There he is, getting another try.
2.5 on the clock. Tongan team missed it. Went forward off the USA, so
not sure actually, Ken, if it is a draw at the end, because these are knockout games in the plate. We ascertained, I think, earlier on that this is 9th v 16th, whether they play any extra time. As Gavin Holder leaves the field, their best player today.
Tonga, Nimmo, still plenty of game breakers available. On both sides, the ball is loose on the ground, lost forward by the Tongan Barbarians, so it's an opportunity now for the USA. So 1.5 minutes now, so the next try scorer, or point scorer, doesn't matter how they come, may very well determine the winner.
This might be Tutupo coming off, and Kivalu just gone on. He had some weight, he's in that front row. Physical boy he is.
Oh, the USA, they win the scrum. Harwood, he's trying to be patient, goes in and out, offloads the ball, it's gone backwards. This is Rita, the player without a number on his jersey. And now fatigue will be a factor. Dylan Trower with the run. A recycle on the 10-metre line. Patient, the USA team. Harwood. On his arms, free now, Rita. Is he going to be good enough to run away with it? He's going to be on the edge of the Tongan Barbarian defence. And with seconds remaining on the clock, that'll be enough to win the game for the USA.
Yeah, lovely play too, in and around halfway. Probably wouldn't have noticed, but the footwork from Pham, I think it was, the pass just didn't quite go to hand, but he just popped it up into his hands, and of course they just shifted the ball to the left. Lots of space. And Rita, he's gone in and scored under the post. A great finish, and they're jubilant, this American team.
They are indeed, and there's the footwork. 2 defenders committed. The offload and the tackle is brilliant. And then Rita, classy finish. And a thoroughly deserved win for the USA team. 24 points to 19 over the Tongan Barbarians.